He just like kind of miss a selection on the character and was, oh, actually I can play Sonic, I love it.
I could, yeah, he's my main, imagine.
Anyway, oh, and the Scottish Steve.
Yes, sir, the Scottish, the cheeky chap now facing off against the former champion being Peli, still in the tournament, and now, wonderful.
Exactly what you were talking about.
Exactly. And now he's the dirt blocks, and all you need is just, you know, destroy the lowest block. Every character can pass through them, even the bigger ones.
Yes, even K-Rool.
Even K-Rool.
Anyway, there we go. The start combo is starting, yes, and 30%. Hello, 69. Nice.
Yeah. There we go. Now the TNT up front. Oh, he's jungling TNT now. You know, just giving him a bit more time because since MazeBeans is ahead now, yes, he's giving up so much stage control. But the grab game from Steve is quite crucial if he gets it in this exact spot.
Yeah, you saw how Sonic did manage to like hit that low block and then get in. But what do you do when it's a TNT block?
You cannot approach like that, and now he has Diamond.
Oh my
all
goodness.
of a sudden, Peli's life becomes fleeting. Okay, tries to go with the F smash, and burst option, and 2 times the hit. Okay, minecart being some weird.
And honestly, I love what MazeBeans is doing here. Look at the stock of material he got. All the iron.
Yep. Oh, he's playing this game, and he's creating a chamber. Like, come into the fight, club.
Please, be my guest.
Be my guest. Yep. Okay, wonderful Aaron here, and now he has the resources. However, they're starting to get fleeting. He still has gold.
That's kind of weird because I think the worst enemy of MazeBeans is MazeBeans himself. Because look at the materials, he's been the one using them by himself. So what's the point?
What's the point? He has to farm. He cannot farm.
Peli didn't apply any pressure, and he's already behanded. What happened?
Oh my goodness! Oh, no take here from Peli's side. Now Peli tries to recover. Wonderful recovery here by the Sonic Connoisseur.
But did you look at that? That Edgar's face did empty all the materials from the side of MazeBeans. What happened?
What happened? We don't know. I mean, now he's finally catching up on resources, having some stone blocks here and there, but he cannot stop the onslaught that is Peli. And Peli all of a sudden waking up, knowing when to fight Steve, and it's fighting him in the late game, humming.
Oh my goodness, this is like the worst situation for MazeBeans here, because he doesn't have any diamonds for the second time. He will lose it now. No! Oh my god! Ladies and gentlemen, this is what we call a fumble in D&D. This is the worst situation possible.
Yep, and now Peli can just sit back. Now, of course, he's gonna get resources anyway. And you know, 145, MazeBeans still worked up the percentage. Now Peli is starting to play a bit close, waiting until MazeBeans starts approaching. Because sooner or later, he has to.
Yes! I mean, chill. I mean, Peli, don't play the game. Again, you got 4 minutes and a half to hold.
Yep, he doesn't want to give him everything for free. Yeah.
Oh,
there it is. He was ready for the jump, but he was slightly off on the timing. So still, good stuff by Peli here, and now, the game plan resets again. It's gonna be a slow one, guys.
Oh,
so
yes,
now, actually, no, Peli's still breaking in. But, he gets a feeling of it. He gets a feeling for the movement of MazeBeans. And MazeBeans, on the other hand, having resources.
Also feeling the moves for the moves of Peli, and you can see the game. Again, same situation after stock.
Oh, Peli's doing too much, I'm afraid. I mean, he's just trying to look for options here, however.
Does he know the matchup?
He knows, he definitely knows. Like, he's trying out in game 1 to kind of touch the waters, to know how MazeBeans reacts when he's panicking. I mean, that's... I don't even know what stage. We're not playing on PS2, what you mean? There's a whole different stage. We're playing Hazards On. Okay, for fair again, and now just not letting MazeBeans recover.
Again, you could think that Peli is like a bit behind compared to MazeBeans.
No resources.
Look at
He's
the
empty.
resources.
He's empty. Now Peli again, immediately stepping forward. There's no risk at all. He has diamonds for sure, but now Peli, this is where he gets those hits. There's where he gets those crucial hits. The timing is on point for this guy.
Yes, and finally, I think this is actually a good technique from Peli.
Yeah.
Just struggling with those materials, forcing MazeBeans to use them just for defense and not actually attacking himself. And finally going for the offensive when that bar is empty. Because you can see that with 3 blocks remaining, no iron, Peli has like the upper hand overall.
Yeah, he's outranging him. Yes. He's outranging him because MazeBeans doesn't have a lot. He cannot go for minecarts. There's no burst up front. He only, again, has diamonds, and Peli's dancing around those very crucial items.
Why would you use the diamond here?
I mean, I guess he's confident. I know. I don't know.
Confident in what?
I mean, he tries to get the hit at least, but yeah, he has to work with it. As you mentioned now, he has to swing, and Peli...
Let me use that animation.
No way! He still swings!
Finally!
Oh, finally, but yeah, this is not how it's supposed to go, at least for Peli's side, but yeah, now MazeBeans having the time. Now he can play...
That's my
He can play from behind, yeah. Now MazeBeans can chill. He's forcing... Did he just... He trapped the headshot! Oh, insanity here.
That's a weird set we're going to have here,
That's a very weird set. And now Peli again, wisely, just not really retreating, but closing out space. But again, he's he's kind of too quick on the trigger because MazeBeans, he has enough iron. He has his burst up front now. He has to wait until he wastes it for the blocks. Because now, when the stones are empty, he has to use iron for blocks. And this is not what you want from the side of Steve.
Oh, and he went in, didn't manage to grab, and here you can... Oh, okay, good SDI. I think here only 41%, and you've seen already how MazeBeans was good in that execution.
And now do you see how the stones start to be fleeting?
Yes.
He only has irons. He has to farm.
I also want to ask you something. Do you see the timer up there?
Oh yeah, the timer, it is part of the game plan, but Peli so far being ahead, but not by as much as he would like to.
Yes.
Now again, just retreating, burst options here, and now out of resource. This is where Peli starts to shine, this is where he starts to be awake. He knows the combos, he knows how to be flashy, and now he has to, as the timer, like you mentioned, becomes dimmer and dimmer. It's ticking down, the clock.
Oh, man. Why don't you stand up for this set, man?
I will do it next. We're gonna be patient because this is still info gathering, right? And now MazeBeans being behind, he still has resources for some blocks, but he has to use it against the spin dash, and sooner or later he will not scale.
I love it because, again, if you're using wood, you actually use more wood than stone. This is the difference
so much
between
in the farm, actually.
And the fact that we're on PS2 is that every time he's using a block, he's just like losing so much time, and in the end Peli is just winning with that. He's actually time stalling him from the beginning of that game.
Like, this is wise, because now Steve is at his strongest. Now he gets resources, but as a compromise, Peli gets time. So you're basically trading resources and value.
He's going for the timeout.
He's going for the... He has to.
I'm going to call it now. He's going for the timeout.
No, he has to, but man, this is like... Oh, less than 30%. Oh, no! Okay, he's still ahead, but by a bit. Only one hit and MazeBeans can just turn it back. Now Peli, it's 30 seconds. He cannot go for he cannot go for it.
The thing is now Peli is hesitating. Am I going for last hit just to be sure before going?
He should not. It's so dangerous. He should not interact with Steve now. He still has enough resources. Okay, no iron. This might be time. Oh, bye.
Oh, bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Later. 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 So, okay. No iron. It's my time to go.
My people need me.
My people need me. Okay, we go next game. I shall forfeit this game. We're gonna go next.
Oh man, I lost iron for the 46th time of this game. Now time is up.
Now our time is up. But honestly, I actually like casting this game because now you see how Peli approaches this matchup. It works out. It's still not too clean though.
And I love the fact that from the beginning he was hesitating. I honestly said, does he know the matchup? Because he was just hitting those blocks without anything afterwards. And in the end, it's a good solution because you're just going to use so many materials to just cover himself. MazeBeans just going to use so many materials to cover himself that in the end he's going to be empty-handed when the time of the fight is going to be there. So Peli had this in mind from the beginning. Huge props to him. Weak wrinkle brain strategy here. But let's see how it goes for the next game. It's going to be on small battlefield, so a bit smaller here.
Good stage for MazeBeans.
Is the pressure going to be enough again for the side of Peli?
It's going to be different because now MazeBeans, as you know, as a game plan, he still has platforms. He can play around them, and the platforms are lower.
Do you see the difference here? When he's using dirt, he does still have a lot of materials going on afterwards. When he was using stone, every block of stone was one block in his stock, which is the difference between the dirt and stone. So is it going to be the same thing here?
It will be different because the stages, they do differ. Pokemon Stadium 2 has different resources compared to FD, Small Battlefield and Battlefield alike. And now, so the pacing is going to be, as you mentioned, slightly different. In favor for MazeBeans because now he's going to interact more since, you know, dirt is weaker, wood is weaker than iron. Now he's going to have to wait. Still, he has the burst up his sleeve, he has enough iron, he even has a diamond if things get too slow.
Yes, indeed. I think he's going to keep it a bit more because there's no...
so much wood.
He doesn't have anything to gain to use it now. He's already behind. No, don't use it. Keep it for the second stop. For now, just find some way to get some damage ramped up on Peli because Peli is just jumping around him.
Exactly, yeah. He's just waiting until MazeBeans commits because on this stage he can do that and Peli, I mean, why would you force it when you can expect it?
And again, this is a pretty chill game. Sorry again for
it is. No, I mean, I like it. It is a tactic game. This is how you learn the matchup. This is how Peli just Peli teaches us.
I don't understand him. Maybe he's like thinking he's pretty behind. He can go for the second diamond. Okay, I get it now. He's saying, okay, I'm going to get for the diamond now because whenever he's got the diamond, he can like scare Sonic in those options whenever he's...
Remember the value. Remember how it ended last game. So having a stock deficit.
Now he finally has a second diamond for his stock.
This is good. Now
why would you go for the diamond again?
No, he lost. He has to close out the stock, actually. So this is the trade in value that I mentioned before,
There's
right?
no trade in there. The diamond was kind of clean.
It is, but what he...
going for that here was fatal, I think, for the next stock, because now he had to fish for that next diamond, and you can see him already. Yeah,
I mean, he looks
finally.
fine. He looks fine. I mean, he knows that Peli has to engage. Oh, the trade?
The DBZ moment.
Both died. Okay, I would still say MazeBeans won out in that trade value, because now he has the diamond that he farmed out, and he forced Peli into an interaction, so he made it easy for himself against Sonic.
Hard agree on this for you. Again, you know what? Go and talk. I'm just going to go.
No,
yes,
we're gonna enjoy. I do agree. The Frenchman is on my side, guys. Okay, but again, the game plan unfolds himself yet again. This time he has way more iron, a lot more burst, so, you know, minecart becomes a problem here. Peli, why is he trying to escape, but not getting the frames here? Yep, this is how it begins. The damage here. Oh, okay.
Small misinput here. Only 40%. We know him for doing a bit more damage than this before.
Definitely. And he can. Yeah,
he can. Already using his iron there is kind of fatal. Again, going for that refresh on the diamond.
He makes good value out of it though, so he barely uses it, but still the resource, as you mentioned, they're kind of getting dim now. Okay, farming wood is faster. Those are, you know, blocks that die quickly, but those are still blocks. Those are still given time. 3:55 on the clock, and we're both at 2 stocks here. However, MazeBeans on a more comfortable pace compared to PS2.
Obviously. I'm just going to enjoy the moment. I just realized that again it's just two Britons fighting for
so yeah, you could think about the French.
Savoring the moment here. No, again, again using the diamond here.
Yeah. Wonderful punch. Now trying to get
I'll have to
down.
ask him afterwards, because I do not understand exactly why he will use it.
Oh no, you can do it. I can kind of see where he's coming from, but I can definitely see the flaws in it. Yeah. Definitely. Oh, the catch though, not getting lethal yet, but still, so much percentage. So much deficit.
Why did he lose so many materials at once?
I mean, he's forcing him to attack, right? So the wooden blocks kind of motivate you to, you know, I can break him quickly, and I can watch for F smashes, watch for, you know, spin dashes.
Oh, I get it. That's true. Whenever you're using wood, when you're using TNT, you're using wood. So you just drop 2 TNT one after the other, hence why the bar just dropped like this.
Exactly, so now he has a new resource up his sleeve now, which means using those options become risky, but they become even more rewarding humming. This is a good game from MazeBeans.
Yeah, a very good game, because considering all the time that passed, he just took 37%. So, yes.
Okay, MazeBeans a bit overconfident here. He could have just retreated, but no, instead he's going for more interactions, just like, you know, not proving, but furthering his deficit, right?
Yes.
Not his deficit, but his advantage in terms of percentage.
I just realized why we didn't see any TNT on last game, because there is no wood on PS2.
That's actually a really good point, yeah. Okay, now just running through. No resource yet again. He has gold, so he will have the frames for the next stock when it comes to more interactions. Oh, he cannot break through.
Yeah, the first frames of the minecart are actually invulnerable, so you can just crush everything.
Exactly, the moment he stays in, and now 109%. At 2 minutes, Peli still has enough time to think, but yeah, he's just going for a resource. He kind of has to, because MazeBeans, he earned himself this spot. He earned this whole stock lead. And now he can play it out.
Peli again is in a dire situation, because before he was just applying pressure on crushing the materials. Now, MazeBeans is just so chilly. Okay, this is good ass smash there.
Good timing as well, since the block just evaporated.
And good timing, because the second diamond that Amazing was looking for wasn't there. And every time you die with Steve, you go L. Taking the L, boy.
Yeah, taking the L, but now I don't know what he's doing. He's playing Tetris at this point. Okay.
So the thing is, whenever you're dying with Steve, all the thing you got to mine in order to get a diamond got resets. So you got to mine again from 0. And you can see here, no diamond yet on the side of Maiden, and not that much material.
Watch the resources, And again, they're dimming off. He's getting a diamond in the process, but as a consequence, he has to face Peli now. And he has to use side piece as well, which means iron is getting dim. He only has 1 wood. 1 wood he can work with, and now Peli will not allow him to land. Smart stuff here by Peli, now waking up where it matters the most. Not getting the edge guard, now immediately retreating. MazeBeans needs resources here. He still has gold up his sleeve, but it's getting too close. MazeBeans' game was so good, but Peli waited for the timing, and he shined in that.
Yes, finding that S-Smash opened something, because now the pressure he wanted to apply up to now is finally felt by MazeBeans. And he's under pressure, you can feel it, and well, Peli is going, again, playing amazingly here.
He's going for it, 40 seconds almost on the clock, 90% this time. Peli's behind, he has to think, oh, he's interacting and he's losing. Blocks, saving grace in this moment, 117 is gonna be so hot. And now MazeBeans noticing the timer. He's gonna play it so. He needs resources though.
Obviously.
He has iron, so there are still down airs inside beasts that can be them. Yeah, nice, wonderful, movement here. And now Peli has to chase. This is a Sonic that has to play from behind, and this is hard. However, ledge trap attempts here. Peli needing that experience right now against the younger MazeBeans, getting the S-Smash. Not enough damage though.
No way!
Oh, we've seen it before, Humming. We've seen it at the last tournament. Oh, will it be a top 5? 4! No way! Not again! Not again! Bro! Oh, I got a deja vu, Humming. I got a deja vu.
I mean, Peli just go full God tier mode whenever the timer starts ticking.
Bro, where are Fabs and Smart? We have to copy-paste their clip, how they commentated, and just put it in here.
I don't believe it!
I don't believe it! Oh, I love those guys, man. But, oh! How did Peli turn this around? This was such a big deficit.
Look at him!
Bro, this is a grinding match, man. Welcome to Smash Ultimate 2022, baby! No, but I'm gonna be real with you. I really enjoy commentating that set. I don't even play Steve. I despise that character, man. But on one hand, I kinda like this well because this is a different layer to Smash.
It's completely different indeed.
It's completely different. Those are two guys who both play campy. And it's still Steve.
What's interesting is, again, we were talking about that pressure that Peli was trying to apply on MazeBeans, and you could see that depending on the amount of damage that MazeBeans had, he was kind of receptive on it differently.
Exactly, yeah.
Peli needs to play on it a bit more.
And again, resources. This is like the evil middle part. You don't want to fight him in early game, but you don't want to let him scale either. So you want to find the middle part where he does not have any resources and only a diamond sword. This is where you can push. Now, obviously in the early game, MazeBeans has a lot of stuff he can use. Now, the second TNT in the entire set.
Dynamite.
Dynamite, but not dangerous yet. I mean, he's blowing up his own stuff, which is actually good for Peli. Wait.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Oh, he's gonna appreciate it for real. Now, not eating a single digit, Humming. He's still at 0.0. Peli is in the mood.
If you were to stop playing now, he would win.
He would win, yeah. I mean, just like, you know, stand up and we're gonna wait. We're gonna play for timeout, sure. I mean, no, of course.
Come on, man. No, you already did twice. You can do it three times.
And see how weak Steve can look when he has to approach. Both from the air and on ground. Steve is strong when he's ahead. But now, it's the entire difference. We almost have a 100% deficit here. And on a good stage for Steve as well. Now, all of a sudden, Peli, a whole different beast. He has his game plan set. He knows the timings. He knows the habits of MazeBeans. And this does not look good for Scott Toshiro here.
And again, I love the fact that she's just destroying materials, and by doing so, he's just forcing MazeBeans to take time to just put them back in place. And by doing so, the timer is ticking again. Look, 2 minutes already.
Again, so few resources here, and the iron is stacking up too. So it's so hard to build up that iron. You cannot just use side B or down airs at any given day. So you have to farm it up. Now,
this is a high IQ play by Peli here.
Again. It is. It actually is. There's no copium involved. This is so smart by him. This is how you have to play the game. Similar to Sonic. Characters like Ivysaur can do similar things, right? So you play from behind, but then you burst. Then you have to go in. And those two characters can do it all alike. So now Peli proving why he, did his homework. He knows how to play against it. Wonderful evasion here. And now, again, just movement based.
There we go. Again, crushing the materials. And again, MazeBeans is just there, dropping a few blocks here and there, losing time by doing so.
Peli has to take it slow.
Again, another one. There we go. I mean, he's in his head. He's in the head of MazeBeans.
Exactly. Yeah,
the reset there.
That was smart by MazeBeans too. Even in that precarious situation here, he still knew about the setups.
Yes.
Good stuff here. Now Peli, he has to take it a bit calmly. He wants to close out the stock. It makes things easier for sure, but we still have to think about Steve. He has the damage needed. He has diamonds.
On the first stock, and we are 2 minutes and a half in the game.
Yes, sir. We're gonna hold on tight as MazeBeans still has to farm up resources. Good iron block here. It still keeps Peli at bay, but we're looking at the percentage here. Peli is not forced to commit, but he still does.
Yeah, he got lucky there because obviously it was the gold and not the diamond. But again, time-wise,
we're stacked up now. Oh, but so much iron. He cannot really farm wood here. He's gonna override it too, and it's gonna be so hard for MazeBeans to find a setup here. And now Peli taking it slow, waiting for it.
Isn't looking for any interactions.
No, not at all. No, not at all. And this is exactly how you want to play it as Peli, at least.
I mean, yeah, but you have a diamond. Maybe you can try a few things here and there.
Yeah, you kind of has to. I mean, he's looking for setups, right? With the minecart that goes back and forward, right? To maybe catch him off guard. Okay, yet another diamond just to stay strong. He still has to use diamond for farming, at least the pickaxe. And the pickaxe is important for the back here, which is also lethal.
3 minutes and a half in.
3 minutes
and we are still on first stock.
First stock. We're gonna
ladies and gentlemen, I hope you like what you're seeing. This is peak UK gameplay.
I mean, I'm enjoying myself. I don't know about you. But, you know, it's a battle of macro. This is
Let
why
me
I like
banter in this.
I will not allow him. Similar to Peli, he will not allow him to hold his stock. So this was good by Peli because he wasn't too far ahead, right? So it could have been a risky timeout here, but Peli obviously going for the timeout angle. He has to. This is his entire game plan and it worked out. Yeah, sure. Just taunt. Yeah, just taunt. Just go for it. Dance around. Keep yourself warm, my friend.
Oh my goodness.
There's a diamond
again on deck
sticking up.
at 0%, but is there any use of it?
And he's using it. This is the reason
he's using it for mining, obviously.
But this is the reason why he can only use the minecart in the beginning. If he keeps riding the minecart, he's gonna use iron for the trails as well, and wood. This is crucial resource management.
See, the little bounce here is not going to be enough to take the stock, because again Peli can stop there.
Yep.
But if he does manage to find a few damage here and there, he won't complain about it.
Beautiful here. Now Peli again evasive on the movement. 110%. He's going for an interaction here, Humming, and as risky as it
again.
Okay, it's so risky though. So Peli can lose his stock here. He's going into a bit of a risky territory here, but then again, he has to maintain his presence. He has to further his advantage.
Here, this is a moment I think where if you're in case of MazeBeans, you need to change something, because again,
taking risks
doesn't work at all. You need to take risk. Now you got to understand it, because again, go and mine if you like, but look at the timer.
Look at the timer, man. And Mason, he's obviously thinking about, but this is not. He's not used to that. He's used to interacting, and Peli is fine with not doing so.
I didn't know that Minecraft is actually on Switch.
It is actually, yeah.
It is.
It actually is, yeah. So, you know, you can do your homework there as well. Just spawn here. And here now MazeBeans, he's getting closer by a bit. There's a setup brewing here, but Peli obviously, again, doing his homework. He knows what's going to happen. He's going to play it by the book. And this is where Steve...
Look at the timer on the side B. He's just avoiding and clunking with that minecart
this
every
is horrible
time.
now. 52%. Even if Peli loses stock now,
1 minute.
it's going to be at 0, yeah.
1 minute.
He has to, okay, at least get some percent. So he's outside of combo percentage.
Yes,
right?
and finally you can see MazeBeans going for this offensive. But why did you go for it now? 1 minute from the end of that game.
Yep. And it's a little bit too late, as you mentioned, Humming. And even if Peli now loses it, a combo is not enough to, you know, cancel out the deficit.
Yeah, that's it. No, that's all. That's all. Like Peli
he's looking for an equalizer here. He has to take one whole stock and then even push it further. This is great for Peli. This is big for Peli. And Peli, he was just playing it correctly.
He's running with the wind.
Yeah, he's running away with it. This is so smart for him. I really like what we've seen. A clean 2-0. And it might, it will certainly be a thrill. Let's be real, guys.
That proves my point. I'd say like 2 weeks ago that in my honest opinion, you can just time out some Steves quite easily. Yep. So this proves my point. Thank you, I guess.
Okay.
Getting killed in a car accident here, but well, look at the damage.
Just stay on the injury platform. Yeah, you know, use some bit of the invincibility too.
There we go.
MazeBeans has to basically kill him off stage.
Yeah.
And he's gonna
gimp him. Find a way to gimp him.
Find a way to gimp
honestly, looking at all the tools that he got to just run around.
Dancing on setup. Okay, do not go off stage now. Do not go off stage. Just stay there. It's okay. It's okay. He's fine.
He's okay.
It's not lethal. It's not lethal. Yeah. Okay. He has to go for it. Yeah, just kick him out. Whatever. And a breakdance. Yeah.
You're too slow.
Boom. You're too slow. And now, like a formula, he was using it. You know, he was solving the riddle, and he didn't even need to break a sweat. Wonderful stuff here by Peli. A different game compared to what you'd normally expect.
Honestly, it was nerve-wracking. I think even for him, like, just go for that specific game plan and apply it for 15 minutes straight? No, 21 minutes straight.
21 minutes straight. Yeah, it worked out. It was...
Let's gentlemen.
It was good.
You just watched Sonic against Steve for 20 minutes. I hope you enjoyed.
That caster getting way too hyped for Steve.
Yes.
What do you?
That caster here, this guy here. Okay. Again,
no, I'm a take it with grace. You know, we make